aboyandhisdogs here, playing Hexcells Infinite, moving on to puzzle 6-2. We do the most easiest move here, and that's the 6. We know all 6 are going to be blue around that one. Next, we're going to look at the center of these bracketed columns, and we're going to mark the areas that would overlap no matter which way we go. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So essentially, the two outside we can't mark, but we can mark everything but the last two in either direction for that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So these 4 we can mark as blue. Let's take a look at this 12 here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So almost everything is selectable there. So let's count this 12. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We can mark all those as blue. Go ahead and deselect that 12. Let's look at this 12 again. I think I might have accidentally counted the 12 itself as 1. Let's see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so we can mark all those as blue as well. Alright, let's look at our 7 row again. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if we were to go upwards from here, that would be 6, 7. We know this top one wouldn't be selectable. Alright, let's look at maybe this 9 here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we can eliminate those. Deselect our 9. Okay, do some basic moves. Now let's look at this 9 up here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we can eliminate those and deselect our 9. Now we can solve for our 7. Since they all have to be connected, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we can eliminate this top one up here. Alright, where is our next move? Alright, so let's take a look at this 5 down here and these 2 columns here. So for a column of 6, we already have 5 out of our 6, so only one of these will be blue. And so for this 5, we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, and then one of the remaining in this area will be our 5th. And on this column, we have at least 1 here for that 2, so 1, 2, 1 there for that one, 3, 4, and then potentially 5 here, or one of these being the 5th. We're not quite sure yet though. So looking at this 5, since we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and that 5th one could be in either of these locations. Let's pretend it was over here, and it was this one. Since the 8, they all have to be connected. That means that it couldn't be stranded down here by itself. So we know we could eliminate this bottom one. And using that, we can eliminate around that 0. Alright, now I'm going to continue to look at this 5. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we know that one of these is going to be the 5th. So looking at this column again, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we can eliminate this one right here. Alright, for the dash 4, we know it can't be this one because there has to be a space breaking up the 4. And we have 4 around that one. So now for this column, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll mark that off. And for this 4, we already have 4 around it. For for that 5, the rest of these will be blue. So now we've solved for our 5. Now we can go back and look at this bracketed 8. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we've now solved for that. Let's look at the 6 here. We have 1, 2, 3. And at this column, we know there'll be 2 in here. So that will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So one of those will be blue for the 6. Let's look at this column. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. And since we know one of those will be blue for that 6, and that will be 5, we can eliminate that one there. And since all these have to be connected, we know that will be blue. Okay. And let's take a look here at this 2. We have 1 in this column. So 1 potentially could go up here. Okay, we're going to count out our 12 now. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One more is left here. Let's see, well, let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. I'm going to recount now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And 1 could potentially only be here, making that 10, 11, 12. So we know these last 2 have to be blue. Okay. We have our 3 there. Let's look at our 6. We have 1, 2, 3. Okay, we can't really solve for that one quite yet. Alright, so let's do one more count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So that means this one definitely has to be blue for this 12 to work. So we'll mark that. Now if we look at this column, we have our 2. We can go ahead and eliminate the rest here in that column. And we'll go ahead and deselect our 2. So let's look at the 6 again. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, potentially 5. Okay, we still can't do much with that. Okay, so we have 4 around our 4 now. We can eliminate that. Mark that top one off. Alright, let's go back down and take a look at this 8 here. We have 4 out of our 8. We know one of these will be blue, making that 5, 6, 7, 8. So we can mark those 3 as blue. And if we look at this column here, we have 4, and we have 3 out of our 4. Now for this 5, we know no matter which way it intersects, at least one of those will have to be blue. So we can eliminate everything except for these 2 in this column. And because we know that one of these will be eliminated and one will be blue, we know the rest of these will have to be blue for this 5. Then for this 2 up here, those 2 will have to be blue. We have our 4 now. So we've now solved for that column. We have our 3 there, we have our 3 there. Alright, so if we look at this column here, we have 4 out of our 8. We know one of these will be our 5th, 6, 7, 8. So we can highlight all of those as blue. We have our 2 there now. For this 4, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so we solved for that area, and we solved for our 4. And let's look at this column with the dash 4. We already have 3 out of our 4, and we know there has to be a break in between them, so this one has to be eliminated. We have our 2 there. Just working our way around. Alright. Let's look at this 3 here. We have 1, 2, 3. So those 2 will be eliminated. We can deselect our 3 there. Let's look at our 6. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, so one of those will be blue. Alright, now we can take a look at this row. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We can eliminate those and deselect our 6. Okay, we're going to come back to the left in just a little bit. We're going to go over to the right now. Look at our 6 here. We have 1, 2 out of our 6. We know one of these will be blue and one of these will be blue for this 3 to work. So that leaves us with 4. 4 out of our 6, so that means 2 left for this little area right here. And if we look at this column, there's only 2 in it, so we know we can eliminate everything outside of that region. For this dash 2, we know that one will definitely have to be blue. Alright, so if we pop up and look at this 6 up here, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That means one of these 2 will be blue for our 6. And so for this 3 to work, this one will definitely have to be blue. Alright, let's go ahead and highlight some of these. Let's look at our 7 here now. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we can mark the rest of these as blue in this column. We now have our 4 up here. So we solve for that area. And let's look at this column here. We now have our 3. We can eliminate the rest there. And let's look at the 6. We have 3, 4, 5. Last one is 6. We have our 3 there. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We can eliminate this one. We know that has to be blue for that 8 to work. Let's take a look at our 5 here. We got 4. We know one of those will be our 5th. For this row, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. We know one of those. Alright, well anyways, for this one, there's only one there. That has to be that one. So we've solved for that. Alright, so going down to the bottom right area, let's look at this 3 and this 1. So for this 3 to work, we know that only one of these 2 could be blue for the 3 because of this 1. So we know we can mark that one as blue. And since we know that one of these will be blue for the 3 to work, that will also solve the 1, so we can eliminate this outside one here. Chip away at some of the easy ones. Alright, so now we can look at this column of 6. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of our 6, and we know one of these will have to be blue for that 6th one. So we can go up and eliminate this top one. So for this 2, that will have to be blue. Now we've solved for our 6. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We can eliminate this one. Now for this 3, we have 1, 2, 3. Alright, so if we look at this 6 again in relation to this column, we have 3 out of our 5 in this column, so 2 left. We know that at least one of the 2 will be here for this 3, and one will at least one of the two will be here for this 3. So if that's 6, that means 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6. So that means that we can eliminate these 2 on the top and the bottom here. And for those 2, we can mark those off. Now we have our 3s on both top and the bottom. Alright, and so we know there's going to be 2 here, and for this one to work, we know it to be the top and the bottom, so these 3s to work. Alright, so we can deselect our 6, deselect our 5, and we can deselect our 2 as well. And up here with this 2, we can mark that one as blue. We can go ahead and deselect our 6 as well. Alright, here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can eliminate these 2. Deselect the 5. Alright, so going back over to the left, we can look at this row with 8. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that means we can eliminate those and deselect our 8. Alright, so if we look up here at this 2, in relation to this 1, we know this one will have to be blue, because only one of those 2 could be blue for this 1 to work. So we can mark that one. Using the same logic down here, only one of these 2 can be blue for this 1. So for this 2 to work, this one right here has to be blue. And now we have our 3 in this column, so we can eliminate those 2. Go ahead and deselect that. And if you look here, for this 2 to work, we know that one of these 2 will have to be blue. And we already have 3 here, so that will make this the 4th. We can eliminate this top one. Alright, let's look at this middle column now. We have 1, 2, 3. Last one's blue. And we've solved for that top left area. Alright, so now we'll take a look at this area over here. If we look here, we have 4 out of our 5, so we're going to have 1 blue one here. Here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 out of our 8, so we'll have 2 blues here. We have 1 of our 2 here, so we'll have 1 blue here. So right now that's 1, 2, 3, 4 blues in this whole area. And for here, we have 3 out of our 5, so we'll have 2 blues here. So for this entire area here, we'll have a total of 6 blue. If we look at the top right here, we have 6 remaining. So we know that there'll be no blues in this area right here. And so since there's going to be 2 in this area, we know that at least one of them is going to have to be one of these inner ones, which will be touching this one. So that means we can eliminate the ones around there. So now we can solve for this 8. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We can deselect that one. And for this 5, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. There's only 1 left. We know it has to be the center for both of these 2's to work. So we can deselect our 5. Alright, so for this 3 to work, we know that this one will have to be blue right here, because they both can't be this one, because that one wouldn't work. So we'll select that as our blue. We now have our 2 in this row, so we can eliminate this one, deselect our 2. Now for this 2, we have 1 here and 1 here. That's how you get a perfect in 6-2. If you have any questions, feel free to leave me a comment. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. I'd really appreciate that.